Hey guys, what is up? I figured that since I have a repo set up, I'm assuming if you haven't been programming for an extended period of time, that you might not exactly know how to fully utilize a repo. And they're actually really handy if you've never used one before. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what you're going to see if you were to go to our repo. And the site for this is bitbucket.org/GQGK creating a game in Java and a game in Java YouTube series overview. If you want, you can just go to bitbucket.org/GQGK and that will bring you to all of my public repos, which include, if you're curious, this is some C++ code. So there's a whole bunch of different code that you can look at if you really want to. This is the collapse conjecture, which is a pretty fancy little conjecture if you want to look at that. But sorry, I'm getting distracted. But you can look at my public repositories and you can see this one's right here. We'll click on this and this is the page you're going to get to. And you're going to see all these recent commits. And you might ask yourself, what is a commit? And basically, as I edit and create episodes, I will upload the source code here. And I haven't been very good. You can see I have episode 1, 2, 3, and then I missed 4, 5, 6, and then 7, and then master. And master is going to be the most up-to-date one, which is pretty much always going to be the most recent episode. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but I kept the master just in case something got off. But basically, some people just kind of go to the source and they'll kind of look through and look at the individual files. So, I mean, we can do that. You can see we have all of our packages here. We have our Angry Masons class. We have our screens. If you want, we can look at like the main menu even. And you can see that this is basically our entire main menu class. I mean, it is our entire main menu class exactly as we have it written. We've got our render, our resize, our show, hide, pause, resume, dispose methods all right there. So sometimes people just kind of look at this and they'll say, I'll just copy and paste it, which is fine and dandy. That works. However, it's not the most efficient thing to do. So we're going to go to my messy desktop here, and if you want, you can install Git onto your computer. And if you go to Bitbucket's website, they have a little thing on how to set up Git for Windows 7 or Mac or Linux. So regardless of what you're running, it'll kind of get you going. And yes, usually Git is command line. However, there is a GUI. I believe it's only for Windows. I could be wrong. I haven't used Git on my Mac in forever. But once it's installed, you can basically just right-click in your file browser, and you can either open up the Git bash, which just looks like this, or you can open up the Git GUI, which I'll do for this, because if you can just follow along in there if you want for anything else. But say you're going to want to clone an existing repository, and our existing repository has this link that goes from here to here. And if we just copy that, come over here, paste it, and we can browse, say, our desktop and set that to new game and click clone, and that will actually instantly go to work. And that's going to take some time because my internet isn't super fast. But just to show you, I don't have a new game folder anywhere. I mean, it's alphabetical order. Now it's going to be at the very bottom since I just created it. But you can see there's nothing in there right now. And while that's going, I'll show you some more things we can do with Git. We have a wiki, which I don't really have much here yet. I haven't had time to edit it. I don't know what I'm going to put there. But we also have an issue tracker. And see, we can do something cool like create an issue. See, I'm not logged in right now because I wanted to show it what it would be like from your view. But we can say game doesn't do much. And I don't know why I camel cased it. But the game has no purpose, which it doesn't. And WDSN. And we can assign a user, which right now I'm the only user on it. We can say that it's a, let's just call it a task. Fix that. There we go. And it's a blocker because, well, yeah. If you have an account, I believe you can even add attachments like pictures and stuff like that. Usually, this isn't how you want to issue a bug. Usually there's a bug thing you want to do, like, I'm trying to think exactly the steps. You want to say output projected, or not projected, but expected output. So basically you put what did happen, what should have happened, and how to reproduce, because that is key, is knowing exactly what you did to cause the output to not equal your expected output. That way we can go back and fix it. Those are, I believe, the three main questions. There might be a fourth one, but we won't worry about that. But we'll just go ahead and create an issue. And we can see now that we have an issue, and if we look at the open issues, or all issues, we can see exactly what it is. It's a task, sorry about my phone, and it's a bad one, and it's new. And when I go in and log in, I can change that to closed, or something like that. Now, you might see the pricing and sign up here, and think that you might be paying a whole lot of money for this, but it's actually completely free for you. You have unlimited public and private repositories, unlimited public collaborators. So if you're having an open source project, we'll look at that in a second. If we have an open source project, as mine is, we can have unlimited public collaborators, unlimited disk space, the issue tracking you saw, the wiki, and the custom domains that you saw. And if you have a .edu email address like I do, you actually get the unlimited plan. And basically all these are saying is if you have a project that isn't open source, how many users you can have on it at one time. So in my projects, if I want to make it a closed source project, I can have unlimited users on mine. So that's really handy, and you can apply for a free unlimited account if you're at a school that doesn't give you a .edu email address, which I don't know how they work outside of the US, but yeah. So now if we look at this, new game, and we look at this, everything is exactly as we saw it before. So you can basically just open up Eclipse and import these, and then you're instantly caught up. If you're behind in the series, you're caught up, and that took all of 3 minutes or something like that to download. My internet isn't even that fast, so it could take less time for you. Let's see what some other cool things we can do. If we look at these commits, we can actually, let's not do it that way, but let's click on compare, and let's compare, say, episode 3 and the incoming changes. I always do that backwards. But we're looking at the changes between episode 3 and the master, which is the most up-to-date. And this shows us all of our file modifications. And we can actually go down and say, let's look at the main menu, and look, we can see this got added because it's in green. This got deleted because it's in red. Anything in red got deleted. This didn't get deleted, it kind of got moved down, so it kind of weirded out with that. But it shows you the old line it was on and the new line that it's on, which is kind of cool. So you can actually see line for line exactly what the changes are from one episode to another through each of our files. These are all files, since they're all green, or files that were just completely added. If we go back to the top, if there's anything else we can do. This is set up for Git, but there's also another thing you can do. If you guys want, you can just click follow, and then you'll see every time I upload it if you get an account. And you can actually download the source in zip, GZ, or BZ2 file formats. or if we click on downloads, I might start uploading jars for you to play around with as we go once it gets to a usable state, and then you can actually download the jar and play around with it and compare to make sure what you've got looks identical to what I've got. I think that's pretty much all the stuff you guys need to know. If you want, exploring it is actually really cool. There are a lot of really cool projects that are open source on here that you can look through. Yeah, I mean, a lot of pretty neat stuff. So hopefully you guys found this useful, and later I might show you how to upload some stuff, and push and pull and all those fun git commands. But for now, I think that should pretty much be everything. I will see you later, guys.